Scroll Sword, welcome back. We just read 11 and 13 of 1 Kings. I want to look at chapter 12, 25 through 33. Jeroboam's golden calves, they really echo Aaron's golden calf at Sinai. You see these connections here, how 1 Kings is going back into the Sinai desert. It's even using language that sounds painfully close to Exodus 32. In Exodus 32, Aaron says, "These are your gods, O Israel, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt." And in this story, Jeroboam repeats that same basic claim in 1 Kings 12:28. Scholars, they talk about that Jeroboam's sin becomes the pattern by which later northern kings are judged. Can I just warn you really carefully about sin? What we are seeing here is a picture in the Old Testament of what modern Christians like to call a generational curse. But this was even bigger than that. This was like a national curse. Jeroboam, he would sin in such a way that created a standard of judgment for when people in his lineage or in his same role as king of the north, shout out Jon Snow. And Jeroboam, he's not creating something totally new here. He is recycling an old rebellion and giving it a new location, a new system, and a new excuse. I've learned in my many years of living that my issues are always the same issue with new clothes put on them. My issues are always the same issue, just in a different space in place. It's like, look, we all know I got daddy issues, man. I had a dad who left me when I was very young, and I had a father pass away, and it's just like all of those things, they build up like internal trauma and limited beliefs on the inside of me. So most likely, any issue that manifests personally with me is rooted in those things. It's the same old. And when it comes to false worship, it's the same old. It often sounds new, but it is usually an old sin with fresh branding. They just got a glow up. They just got a brand new logo, but it's the same thing played over again. So ask yourself, where have you renamed compromise so it sounds more acceptable? And notice where fear is making an old pattern feel necessary again. And do not confuse a new setting with a changed heart. Just because you're in a new place doesn't mean you have transformed. It might just be an opportunity for your old demons to rear their ugly head. But I need to let you know today, God does not just want to change your scenery. He wants to break the cycle. So let's break the cycle today in the name of Jesus. Love y'all. See you in the discussion room.